So today's cook is going to be a nice easy one, minted lamb and peas. Now this uses mincemeat lamb rather than a joint of lamb. It's really simple, really easy to do. I've been doing this one for quite a few years, usually once a month. It's also really versatile when it comes to having leftovers as well. Typically I will serve this with boiled rice, but in some upcoming videos I'll show you other ideas you can do with this as well. So here are all the ingredients. I'm doing quite a big batch today, so there is a lot here. The description will have the quantities that will serve roughly 4 people. As you can see, I've got the grill fired up. I've got the cooking grate real down low. I'm going to be using direct heat and also an aluminium pan to cook it in. It's entirely up to you what you cook it in. Cast iron, stainless steel, it's up to you. I would recommend not using non-stick though in the grill, just because of the coating. However, if you're doing it over the hob in the house, then go ahead, use a non-stick if you want. Now you will notice that the fire is burning quite mildly, and I like to do this. I like to put the pan in and start just as it's starting to build up. That way the garlic and the ginger paste that goes in is not just going to spatter absolutely everywhere. If you put this in when it's really hot, that's all it does, it just spits everywhere and it's very easy to burn. So yeah, it's really simple to make. It really is just a case of adding each ingredient as you go, and I'll have this in fast forward so you can see it quicker. I don't really need to describe what's going on, I'm sure you can see in the video. Look at that now, absolutely gorgeous. It's been stewing for about 20 minutes or so, simply while the rice is cooking. Now alternatively, you can use fresh tomatoes instead of tin tomatoes. In fact, that's what the original recipe used that I used to have. However, I find when you do leftovers and you warm it up in the microwave, it's just not very good, it's too dry. Whereas the tin tomatoes, it just helps, gives it just a little bit saucier and just helps when you heat it up. And here it is, over the rice. Absolutely gorgeous it is, really easy as well. Typically it takes me, if I'm doing it in the hob in the kitchen, it will take me roughly 40 to 50 minutes to get this done. You could stew it for a little bit of time, but I tend not to with mincemeat. There's not a huge benefit, I don't find, as opposed to stewing steak or anything like that. Now, the obvious choice that you can use this for as leftovers, which does go a very long way, is to make samosas out of them. They're absolutely delicious if you do that. However, as you can see here, I have Bombay shepherd's pie, which is basically Bombay potatoes on top and then that minted lamb and peas underneath. This is a good combination, works really well. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed that, and hopefully you'll give this meal a go, because it really is easy. It's as easy as cooking bolognese and it's absolutely delicious. I will also have some follow-up videos, which I mentioned earlier, with some alternatives that you can use leftovers with this, and I'll also have a video on how to make the Bombay potatoes, but honestly any recipe on Bombay potatoes will do. All I have simply done is just mash them up.